The shir is the Zecha Nishmas Rachaleya Basav Chaim Tzvi. We are Baruch Hashem approaching the end of Sefer Yirmiyahu, and we'll be studying Perek Nun Aleph. Perek Nun Aleph, following upon the heels of the previous Prakim that described the punishment that Hashem will mete out to different nations, and now, of course, we have reached the pinnacle with the punishment that's going to be meted out to Bavel. Bavel, of course, that was responsible for destroying the Beis Hamikdash and essentially undoing Klal Yisrael and sending them to Golus. Bavel that was responsible for destroying many nations and decimating many of them. Now they're going to receive their due punishment. And the Shir will focus on why Bavel is the subject of that punishment, what exactly were the issues. And one major problem that we will discuss in Yetz Hashem is discussion of many Rishonim on the following question. If Bavel is simply carrying out the Ratzon of Hashem, and they are the Shluchim, the emissaries, to be the punishers of the different nations that Hashem Yisbarach wants to punish, why would they be deserving of punishment? A question that's raised by all the Gdolei Rishonim. Let's just overview the Perek and deal with some of the issues. Pasuk Aleph, the Navi tells us, Kama Hashem, Hineni Meir al Bavel, V'el Yoshvei Leiv Kamoi, Ruach Mashchis. The Rebbeinu Shalom is going to send against Bavel the desire, the Ruach of a Mashchis, of a destroyer. Notice the language that's used to describe Bavel, not just Bavel, but rather a synonym, Leiv Kamoi. The term Leiv Kamoi, according to the OCOs of Atbash, Atbash is a kind of alphabet in which one letter is substituted for another in the following fashion: Aleph equals Taf, and Beis equals Shin, going all the way till Chaf that equals Lamed. Therefore, Leiv Kamoi equals Kazdin. The Lamed obviously corresponds to the Chaf, the Beis corresponds to the Shin, the Kuf corresponds to the Dalid, the Mem corresponds to the Yud, and finally the Yud itself corresponds to the Mem, and therefore you have Kazdim. So that's the language that the Navi refers here to the Kazdim. Leiv Kamoi. Now this Lashon, Rashi points out that it refers to the Kazdim in the language of Atbash. That's what Rashi points out. And in general, the term, the Radak explains, V'ya leiv kamoi k'mashmo leiv oivoi. The heart of those that rose against me, the heart of my enemy. And Rashi just mentioned the Atbash, but the Radak points out further, V'ya leiv kamoi yoshvei eretz kazdim, v'ya derech hazeh tirgim Yonasan HaPasuk. Again, Yonasan also translates the pasuk in a similar fashion, but Yonasan ben Uziel adds the following: that these Kazdim were people who are involved in Retzach and who are known for their gaiva, for their arrogance, and therefore that's the reason why they're going to be destroyed. That's how the Radak quotes from the Targum Yonasan ben Uziel: Anamaisi al Bavel, the al Yasvi Era Kazdoi Abamin Ktulin Diram Libon B'Shapir B'Komeo. They also were very handsome in terms of their physiognomy. Ruchahon Mechabla. And this is what exactly Hashem Yisbarach is going to do, engage in an act of Hashchasa vis-a-vis the Kazdim. Let's read a few more psukim. V'shilachti leBavel zarim v'zeirua v'vokiku es arza. The language is very strong. They're going to scatter Bavel, and the language of that the pasuk uses over here, v'vokiku es arza, is a lashon that Rashi says means to empty her land. Ki hayu aleha misaviv b'yom ra. And the Navi goes on to describe how the archer is going to bend his bow, and there'll be no rachmanis. The pasuk Gimel, hachrimu kol tzva, and as a result, the Babylonians are going to fall in the Eretz HaKazdim, chalolim in pasuk Daled, midukarim b'chutz al-seah, thrust through the streets, Kilei Alman Yisrael v'Yehuda me'Elokam me'Hashem Tzvakos. This is a very beautiful expression. Lo Alman Yisrael, used today actually in modern Lashon HaKodesh. Lo Alman Yisrael, Klal Yisrael is not widowed. The way Rashi learns, Lo Yishachachu B'Dinkaim Nikmaso. We have Psukim, for example, at the end of Ha'azino, where the Torah indicates that Hashem Yisbarach says, Li Nakam B'Shileim, B'Yem B'Deidam, Ki Chasha Sidas Lomo. Hashem Yisbarach is going to avenge the Nekama that Klal Yisrael is owed. And the Radak explains over here, Hashem Yisbarach is not like an almana whose husband died, who essentially remains alone. Klal Yisrael is not so, because the husband of Klal Yisrael is alive, and although she's in Golus, he'll remember her, return to her,